Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today I'm bringing you my predictions for AAA TripleMania from Mexico City, coming this Saturday. Now, this is the last leg of AAA's TripleMania anniversary. I think it's AAA's like 30th or 35th or something. So they've been doing these big shows in different places, so like Tijuana, etc., etc. So this is the last leg, and boy, does this card look really good. So, first match on the card. I know there's a pre-show, but I am not going to get into that because it has to do with Marvel, and I don't really know those characters that well. So, first match, we have the La Cobra Brandida. I believe this is going to be a battle royal for either a number one contendership or it's something. And contestants, we have Micro Man, Chessman, who is a legacy guy. He's been around for a while. Taurus, who is Impact's Big Heavy. Sexy Star, I believe this is the second iteration of the character. The first one wasn't exactly very nice. So, Nino Hamburguesa, a bit of a comedy character. And yes, his name translates to Big Hamburger. Mr. Iguana, basically sounds exactly what he is. He comes out like a lizard. La Haridra, who is a woman, so this will be an intergender contest. Lady Shani. I believe the return to AAA of Flip... No, Flip's been around. Flip Gordon. Diva Chave? I have no idea how to pronounce that. I apologize. Jesse Ventura and Luchador Sorpresa. I believe the last person to win a match like this was Nino Hamburguesa. So I think we're going to keep with the comedy. I'm going to say Micro Man. Because, who's going to get him over the top rope? Huh? Alright, next match. We have a Fatal 4-Way tag match to determine the number one contendership to the AAA tag team titles, currently held by FTR, who is holding pretty much all the tag team titles right now. Participants, you have Dragon Lee and Dralistico. Dragon Lee actually did have a one-off debut in AEW along with not Alberto Del Rio. Screw him. Why am I blank? Roosh and Alberto El Patron. That's not him either. Andrade El Idolo. I got it. But then post-match, when they lost to Kenny and the Bucks in the Trios title tournament, Roosh and... Why do I keep wanting to say Alberto? Andrade beat down Dragon Lee and unmasked him. So, that was the last time we saw him in AEW. He's been tagging with Dralistico in AAA for a little bit, wanting to get the tag team titles. So this is kind of step one for them. Their opponents are a bunch of pretty much thrown together tag teams. You have Aldez and Willie Mack, which is kind of a weird team, but I do like Willie Mack, so I'm going to let that pass. Mysticis Jr. and Commander. Commander has kind of been taking the Lucha world by storm. I hope more people watch this for him, because he's fantastic. And then Toxin and Latigo, I believe, are a part of Los Toxicas. No, that's a woman's stable. I forget what stable they're a part of, but they are a part of a pretty big stable. So here, I think I'm going to go a little out of left field. I know Lee and Dralistico have been looking for the tag straps for a while now. I think I'm going Mr. C's Jr. and Commander. Like, Commander, like I said, has been taking the Lucha world a bit by storm. And I kind of want to see him get a little bit of a push. Next up, a trios match for the, I believe it's a triple threat. Yeah, it's a triple threat match for the AAA trios titles. Now, we have the current champions, who are NGB. I forget what that really stands for, but they are a CML team that came over the first leg of the TripleMainia series. So, and they captured the trios titles, which is kind of fun. Their opponents, an all-star team featuring Psycho Clown, Laredo Kid, and Bandito, who has been getting some real praise after his AEW debut against Jericho, which, if you haven't seen it, go watch. And then another all-star team, kind of all-star team, featuring Johnny Caballero, John Morrison, Brian Cage, who has recently come back to AEW TV, and Sam Adonis, who is a former Trios champion, I believe, with La Impresia. I'm surprised they're not here. Maybe they'll come back up later in the match. Personally, I don't see the champions losing here, considering they just kind of got them. So I'm going to go NGB. Next up, a AAA Reina de Reinas championship match, meaning the women's division. As we have kind of a rematch of sorts from NWA 74, I believe it was. Yeah, as we have Taya Valkyrie defending her title against Camille, the NWA Women's Champion. So, like I said, these two have some history in the NWA, and now they're taking it overseas for one of Taya's championships. And this is a tough one to call. I'm going to go Taya here, because, Taya 3 belts works. And as much as I love Camille, maybe this will set something up in the future between these two. That's sort of a finish to the series of the matches. Alright, next up we have a hair versus hair match. As we have Pagano, who is, I guess he's kind of a Psycho Circus kind of guy. He's also very extreme. Takes on Cybernetico, who is another legend who has come back to AAA. This is a good one, an interesting one to call, because I believe Cybernetico in the past has lost one of these. But his hair's back now, but he, I'm like, I know it's going to upset a lot of people. I think I'm going to go with Cybernetico for this one. I think it would be interesting to see Pagano with his face painted and his whole get up without hair. I think that would be hilarious. Oh boy. This next one's going to be interesting. You know what? I'm going to put this here because I think the match afterwards is going to be the main event. So we have the AAA Mega Championship, the World Heavyweight title, on the line as El Hijo del Vikingo, who is someone to keep your eye on, trust me, takes on triple champion himself. He has the AAA Latin American Championship, the AAA Cruiserweight title, and the AEW Trios title. He's 1/3 of that. Ray Phoenix. So, that dude's, he's a title collector, kind of like Taya. Um, as interesting as Phoenix winning that world title would be, considering he has had some shots at it when Kenny Omega had it. So, I don't see Vikingo losing it yet. Personally, not yet. It's their biggest show, and I think the world champion retains. Now, next up, the finals of the Mask vs. Mask tournament, which has been going on in AAA since the first TripleMainia of the year. You have Viano 5, the last remaining living Viano. Although I think there is a Viano 3 Jr. running around. So that's going to be interesting. Against, again, 1/3 of the AEW Trios champions, Pentagon Jr. And I believe in this one, the loser loses their mask, must unmask. And considering, I believe Tony Khan is going to be a little bit protective of Penta, I don't think Penta's losing. Sorry, Viano. You're going to have to unmask, like Chic Tormenta did. So yeah, those are my predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know your predictions. Let me know what you think is going to be the match of the night. And, yeah, I'll try to get the review up Sunday, but I'm probably going to be watching football. So maybe Monday I'll get it out to you. So we'll see about that. Like I said, hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Happy wrestling, everybody.